Nature by Henry David Thoreau, 1817 to 1862. O nature, I do not aspire to be the highest in thy choir, to be a meteor in thy sky, or comet that may range on high. Only a zephyr that may blow among the reeds by the river low. Give me thy most privy place, where to run my airy race. In some withdrawn unpublic mead, let me sigh upon a reed, or in the woods with leafy din whisper the still evening in. Some still work give me to do, only be it near to you. For I'd rather be thy child and pupil in the forest wild, than be the king of men elsewhere, and most sovereign slave of care, to have one moment of thy dawn, than share the city's year forlorn. Okay, this is a poem by David Henry Thoreau. Thoreau is an American from Massachusetts. He was a transcendentalist. He went to Harvard College. He is a man who was into many things, particularly ethics, poetry, religion, politics, philosophy, biology, all sorts of things. He was an abolitionist, and he didn't believe that we should obey unjust rules and unjust governments. He was into civil disobedience. He was a conscientious objector, direct action. He was an environmentalist, an anarchist who wanted to live simply. So I think he would have fitted very nicely in today's society. So, nature. Okay, what's this about? Well, it's about, he's talking to nature. Oh, nature. And look, nature with a capital N, so he's personifying nature. And he's saying to nature, look, give me a place in nature, give me my place, but I don't want to be something really important. I just want to be a little breeze or something like that. Something that it doesn't, I don't have to be important, but just I need to be something where I am close to you, nature. So, O nature, I do not aspire to be the highest in thy choir. So I don't want to be the most important person in the choir of nature, in nature. So the tallest trees, or a thunderstorm, or things like that. I don't want to be a meteor in the sky, or a comet that may range on high, a comet going through the sky. Only a zephyr that may blow. So only a little breeze, a little cool breeze that may blow among the reeds by the river low. So a little wind that just blows the reeds on the river. Give me thy most privy place, give me a private place, where to run my airy race, a place where I'm unseen, where I can blow and be the zephyr, or do my things, do the things that I do. In some withdrawn unpublic mead, a mead is a meadow. Look at the beginning, meadow. Yes, so let me exist in some unpublic meadow. Let me sigh upon a reed. So let me blow, sigh, on a reed, a little plant in the water, or in the woods with leafy din. I love this idea of a leafy din. The rustling of the leaves is a loud din, is a loud noise. So the loud noise of the leaves rustling. Whisper the still evening in. So the wind blowing in the trees, blowing in the leaves, is whispering the quiet evening in. Some still work give me to do, so give me some quiet, easy, some unimportant work to do, only be it near to you. Only please, I want to be near to nature. For I'd rather be thy child. I would prefer to be your child, yeah, and your student and pupil in the forest wild. So I would rather be a child in nature, in the forest, than be the king of men elsewhere. So I don't want to be a king in the world of men, and most sovereign slave of care. So he's saying that the world of men is full of cares and problems, yeah, and he doesn't want to be a slave in the world of men. He just wants to be a basic student of nature, basic part of nature, to have one moment of thy dawn. So to be one part of one moment of the dawn coming up of nature, than share the city's year forlorn, than spend a whole year in the city. So he would rather be just a moment in the dawn, a fraction, rather than spending a whole year lost in the city of men. So, it's a lovely poem. Nature by Henry David Thoreau.